So we have so many great places in Toronto,
But a tradition is lasting,
a legacy is permanent.
but this place has a legacy of tradition.
Today we're at the legendary Katzs Deli and Corned Beef Emporium.
We'll be having the pastrami, the Knish, and the Kishka. I'm so excited. My name's Laird.
And my name's Sim,
And here's what we dig. We are at Katz's Deli, which is the corner of Dufferin and Bentworth. Now, Katz's has everything that you want from a deli. It has pastrami, it has smoked meat, it has Knish, it has Kishka. Katz's cafeteria style, so you grab a tray, get in line, they make it for you in front of you, and then you pay at the front, sit down, or take it home. Now, Katz's should not be mixed up with the New York Katz's. It's very different, but if you want to play out that scene from Harry Met Sally, you can if you want to.
I'll have what she's having. So how did this place open?
This deli opened in 1970, where my great-grandmother wanted to come up with a concept of opening up a restaurant. She wanted to have a niche. Her niche was deli. She really wanted to open up something where people from all different walks of life could come to. It's not too expensive, but it's better than that of just a hamburger place. She wanted to be authentic. We originally started off by buying our own deli meats. We once got a shipment in, and my father, that was working at the time, said, "What is this?" And he called the supplier and said, "What did you send me?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, it's corned beef. It's what you ordered." And he goes, "Okay." Well, that was the end of that. So what he did was, he took a course out in Guelph, Ontario, for smoking and curing meats. Took the course, and when he came back from Guelph, he said, "We're gonna make our own blend." He made our own blend, and the rest is history. We go through over 100,000 pounds of beef every year.
It's been a staple to the community, and numbers don't lie. It's been around forever. I grew up as a teenager in this neighborhood and actually would make the trek from Yorkdale, come in, grab a sandwich, go back to Yorkdale, and finish my shopping. What can I say? I'm a sucker for warm smoked meat, and really, you can stack it high here, you can stack it low. The question is not if you should come here, because you should. The question is, where can I get one of those hats?
All right, Aubrey, now it's time for the big reveal. What are we eating today?
Today we are having a delicious plate of pastrami that is smoked perfectly and then steamed. And it comes sliced on a huge plate with a stack of fresh hearth rye bread on the side. And you can dress it up with our hot honey mustard. If you're feeling bold, you can have our famous pastrami sauce. And if you don't know about the pastrami sauce, you now do. It's semi-spicy, made out of pastrami peppercorns, baked, beautiful, delicious.
So the pastrami, this is the first time I've ever had pastrami where I got a chance to construct it myself over here, and it was super fun. I got a chance to take the bread, chop it in half. You got the honey mustard on one side, the spicy honey mustard that is. And you have a pastrami sauce on the other side. When you take the first bite of it, like, oh my God, the bread, the pastrami, when your teeth just connect together, you're just like, this is so perfect. It was delicious.
And it was juicy, it was salty, the rub on the outside was amazing. It's just a classic sandwich.
What's that next delectable dish to be served?
Well, we've got a staple. In any deli, you got to have this staple. And that's our beef knishes. Our knishes are made with a blend of our corned beef, our pastrami, and our smoked meat, all blended up into a hash, baked into a golden crust, and often served with gravy. Now, you can take it as is, but you just spread a little gravy on that, and that will melt in your mouth.
Oh my goodness, put me on that gravy train, please.
Knish is not normally the way I have Knish. I normally have it in a ball. This is more in a wrap. And so it was a little bit of a different experience slicing it up. But man, it was totally different. Baked on the outside, beautifully seasoned meats, mixture of hashed meats together on the inside.
There's so many nice spices that are on the inside, and the pastry that's on the outside is not super soft, it's not super thick, and the thing I really respected about it was at the very bottom, when you have pastries, they usually get soggy and they don't taste that good. This one held its structure. The bite from start to finish, you want to go back for another one. It was such a cool experience. To round it all off, tell us about the next dish we're going to be having.
This is an incredibly rare dish and not found in too many other restaurants, not only not in North America, but around the world. It's called Kishka. Some people refer to it as a stuffed derma, but I like to explain it as a beef-based stuffing made with some beef, onions, spices, and an all-natural casing. It's delicious with gravy.
That's amazing. I feel like Thanksgiving has its days numbered. We got some beef going on right here.
Yes.
There's love in that kishka.
Threw it inside the bread, took that bite, and I'm like, wow. Again, I never thought I would have a sausage like this inside of bread, eating it the way I did. What a strange but amazing experience, and I am definitely coming back for seconds, 100%. So tell us about the mascot, Mr. Katz.
Some people feel, or they thought, that Mr. Katz looks like the character from Jumanji, but I'm here to set the record straight. The trademark of this institution is my father, Jeffrey, and he was on the hunt for the best corned beef he could find. So he put on his pith helmet, and he labeled himself as the great corned beef hunter. And that is the trademark we have today, and that will never change.
So that was this episode of What We Dig.
If you like us, hit that like button.
If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button.
You can also check out our website, which is www.whatwedigtoday.com. You can see a map of Toronto, click on a link and watch a video directly. We also have a podcast called What We Dig Today on almost all major podcast platforms. You can hear extended interviews with owners and chefs.
Now, if you have any food recommendations or you want to tell us about your mustard game, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm Sim.
My name's Laird, and we'll see you next time.